we go to this bourbon tour. So let me, you know, the parking structure is a block away from the hotel. The blocks are large because it's a city. The parking structure is like the headquarters of National Parking Lot Authority or something. It's got this huge title that I don't even know why a parking structure would have such a large title. When I read it, I was like, that's a mouthful. It's a parking structure. What's the big deal here? Is this like the #1 in the world? It could be, I guess. Must have been a reason why they chose that name. So anyways, oh, I gotta change the music. Sorry, I gotta change it back. But I do have to add that to my playlist. That's a good song. I like that one. So what would be, ooh. So we're on our way to the parking structure, okay? And I find out that we have, like, 7 or 8 joints, okay? And I don't condone pot smoking, but at that point in time, I wanted to do it with everybody because I thought it'd be kind of cool. So, let's see, I gotta put another song on. So I thought, you know what? I could do this. We could burn one down in the parking structure. I mean, what's gonna happen? It's a parking structure. A fucking parking structure. Come on. It's a block away from really civilization. No one. It's pot. Does anybody even care about pot anymore? I don't think so. I mean, hell, it's legal in some states, I think. But I guess I could still get in trouble if I had it. So, guys, I did not have it on me. If anybody ever asks you. So everybody's leaving, and we all decide. We got me, the Bachelor, we've got Pharrell, and we've got the GoPro guy all hanging back because we're gonna, you know, smoke a doob. So we're while we were driving there, Pharrell tells me something like, I was like, I don't usually get paranoid or anything. I mean, I don't even really laugh that much. I'd say I'm just kind of normal. I mean, maybe I laugh a little bit more, but he's like, oh, it's all about the strand, dude, all about the strand. And I was like, well, I've never really had, I don't think, a bad experience too much. I mean, not usually. So, Bridget Mitchell. I remember Bridget Mitchell. You were kind of cute. I wonder why you want to be my friend on Instagram or LinkedIn. Anyways, oh, it looks like everybody's a recommended. Fine, I'll add you and whoever you are. So, alright, I better get back to this. Oh, Norm. Alright, so, ooh, I should ask him to find out about this Lori girl. Anyways, never miss an update. You can get alert. No, I don't. I don't want that, LinkedIn. LinkedIn, I don't know why I have you. I don't know what you do. Sorry. I understand Facebook. I understand why I have Facebook to, like, talk to my friends and stuff. But I don't quite understand what LinkedIn's trying to do. I mean, come on. Facebook could do what LinkedIn does, but better. I don't know why Facebook hasn't just been like, hey, LinkedIn, why don't we just buy you, integrate you, and then you don't have to worry about this shit, because no one wants to check LinkedIn. When was the last time you're like, ooh, I better go home and check my LinkedIn? Nobody cares. Nobody wants to read your business thoughts on business things. Boring. Boo, get this guy off of here. He wants to talk about economics. So, you know, we decide we're hanging back. We're going to all smoke some doobie. And, so we're all standing around. We're all taking hits. And we've got 2 joints that we're passing around. Should I not call them that? Should I call them something different, like an adult cigarette? Okay, so we got 2 adult cigarettes. And, which could be inferred as just about anything. I mean, there's no proof that this all went down except the surveillance footage and the guard who saw us do everything. But, I mean, besides that, and probably the people who called on us... Oh, fuck. I forgot I gotta do my continuing education. God, that's gonna suck. So anyways, while we're all smoking, so I've got a doob, and Pharrell's got a doob, okay? And so we parked this van, this 15-person gigantic-ass van, into the parking structure, and I'm at, like, the front of the van smoking. There's a guy, like, 5 feet ahead of me. He's smoking. Then the Bachelor and the GoPro guy are kind of standing closest to the back of the van. So closest to, like, when we would walk out, they would walk out first. So while we're all doing this, a security guard walks by out of freaking nowhere. I was like, my heart stopped beating. I swear I was clinically dead for at least 4.5 seconds while I like stopped breathing and thinking and just saw like everything flash before my eyes. Because I've already had like 3 hits now. So I'm like, senses heightened. I was like Spider-Man in terms of paranoia. And the Bachelor was like this, like right before the guy shows up, he goes, and the Bachelor and the GoPro guy just start speed walking. They're speed walking so fast that Oprah would be proud. They would beat the Polish speed walkers who had the Olympic world record, which actually I don't know if they still have it anymore after this year, but they would have given them a run for their money. That's how fast these guys were speed walking, okay? And I have a joint in my hand. The other guy has a joint in my hand. The security guard looks over, makes eye contact with me, and is like, really, guys? Smoking pot in the parking structure? And in my head, I'm like, well, where the hell else are we supposed to do it? Is there like a pot zone here? Or, I mean, a adult cigarette zone here? Where's that at? I don't think there is. I don't think that's legal for you to have. So we're not hurting anybody. We're not doing anything that's bad. We're not doing, like, we're not stealing something. We're just literally having an adult cigarette between 4 guys on a bachelor party. Now, had I said that to him, I guarantee you, we would have been fine. And that's what I was trying to explain to those guys. Just let me talk, man. Just let me talk. I can talk those people into anything. Not saying that's in a bad way. Just, if you explain that to somebody, like, hey, I'm sorry. I know this is your job, and we're not allowed to be doing this right now. And I get it. We're just 4 guys on a bachelor party, and we thought this was the best place to do it, that nobody would come. We can go to another floor, or we can leave. Please, just, you know, we don't want to cause any trouble. We'll throw this all away right now. Just, please, don't do anything that would get us in trouble. I mean, that would really put a damper on this experience. Now, imagine you're the guard and you hear that from me. I mean, first you're like, damn, this guy is kind of sexy. I mean, I know I'm a security guard and I'm 60 years old, but I don't know what it is about him. It must be the way his hips gyrate, or maybe it's the way he's got those kissable lips. I don't really know. But no, I don't think he was thinking that. But, well, because I didn't even get to say it. Those guys took off, right? So I'm thinking in my head, like, I could have solved all of our problems with, we could have just stayed there, and there would have been no problem. But now I'm the last guy in a trail of we're not doing good things, you know, land, and everybody is taking off ahead of me. And I'm wearing flip-flops. These guys are wearing tennis shoes, and I'm wearing fucking flip-flops. I hate flip-flops. They're the worst. Who invented flip-flops? Because whoever they are should be taken out back, punched in the face repeatedly, because fuck flip-flops. Seriously. Hate flip-flops. So they start taking off, and all these things are running through my head. I'm like, I've got a joint in my hand, and these guys are speed walking. That's a security guard who is dressed like a cop in a security guard vest. And I didn't know if it was a cop or just a security guard. And I'm like, I'm possessing an adult cigarette. That could be really bad for me if this is like the chief of police or something like that. All I know is that whatever is going on right now is not going to end up being very good for me. So I'm like, first, there was like 3 seconds of me and him making eye contact where all of this is, so it's like Inception. Like, imagine like you're going into my brain right now and it's like, kaboom! Man sentenced to prison for 40 years for holding a adult cigarette because he was at a bachelor party and everybody wanted to have fun and everybody thinks that it should be allowed, but because of rules, he's now in prison for 40 years, and now there's a petition to change the law, but it's going to enact in 20 years, so he's only going to be in prison for 20 years. So that's like my thought process right now. I'm like, is this really how it all goes down? Not on the Heimslinger Rapid, not getting crushed by rocks in a raft, but this. I was disappointed. I was like, wow, I thought it would be better than that, but I guess this is how it goes down. So I start walking. These guys are all walking fast. I'm walking too. And I am way behind these guys. Because remember, I had those 4 seconds of eye contact while these guys are Oprah Winfreying it out the place. And I'm just like, fuck me. I'm going down. Someone's going to take the hit, and I guess it's going to be me. Thanks for ruining my life. So I start walking, and we're walking, and while I'm trying to catch up to these guys, my flip-flop comes off and my foot goes directly into this nasty fucking puddle. Like this disgusting puddle of blackness in a parking structure. Tell me that that doesn't sound disgusting. You know what sounds even more disgusting? When I'm frantically looking behind me and go, fuck, where is he? Oh, fuck, where is he? He's right behind me. Like I'm playing Outlast and the guy is the security guard. He's about to start tackling me and clubbing me and steal the joint out of my pocket, or the adult cigarette out of my pocket, and be like, why do you have this? This is illegal in my city. And I'm just like, no, officer, no! But instead, my flip-flop flies off, my foot goes in the water. I'm saying to myself, fuck my life for wearing flip-flops, because I left my sandals at home, because I'm an idiot and I always forget shoes. So I try to slip the sandal back on, but the thing is made out of some polyurethane that's slicker than a dolphin in an ocean. And I'm like, holy shit, I can't get my flip-flop on. I try to get it. I literally slip a little bit, and my foot goes back into the water, gets all over, and I'm just thinking, what is going on? Get a life? I wish. I was actually just, I mean, I'm telling the story of well, are you talking in the game because I'm dead? Or are you talking because I shouldn't just be here telling a story? My beard smell, dude, I don't know if I'd agree with my beard being smelly. I have this oil that I put on my beard from the Orchard Lake Grooming Company, and I put it on my beard, and I don't know, I got a lot of compliments on it, so I could show you what I have. Do you want me to show you a picture? It's alright, it's okay. I'll wash it. Don't worry, I'll take a shower. No big deal. I don't think it's, I just got it trimmed too. Does it really look bad? Anyways, so feel free to join in the story if you'd like, or, you know, you can keep telling me my beard is smelly because you're jelly, Illuminati. Can't really make that rhyme any better, but so anyways, so here, let's get back to the story at hand, right? So now I'm booking it, and my flip-flop flew off, my foot went in the water, my brain is exploding in the worst possible scenarios because I had a bad strain, if you remember us talking about that earlier. And these guys are all in, like, they're going down the stairs, and I'm like the last guy, and I'm walking down this stairway, and I'm like, I don't know how this ends. I really don't. I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't think this is going to be very good. I think this is going to be the worst thing that ever happened to my life. Sorry, hold on. So we're all walking down the stairs, and I'm like, fuck, hey, thanks for the follow. Who was that? Oh, you followed me? Oh, must be my smelly beard.
What? We just become best friends? Yep!
Karate's actually Japanese, in case you weren't here for that when we found out what karate came from. There's some other bunch of baloney around it, but I didn't want to read through all that crap. So, alright, so we're speed walking. I'm trying to catch up to these guys who are speed walking down the stairs. And it looks like they're all planning something, like, hey, who's got cargo pants on? I'm looking around, I'm like, I don't. But why do you need cargo pants? And they're talking about going back, because they left the adult cigarettes on the top of the car. And I'm like, what a mistake. No, now we gotta go back up there? I'm not going back up there. Are you kidding? We made eye contact with that guy. My foot looks all black. It's disgusting. I'm not walking all the way around some place I don't know where I am to try and find this. What? No, this sounds like a terrible idea. Who wants to do this? The other guys who didn't make eye contact with the dude, the security guard who could be a cop? I don't really know. What? What do I do now? What's going on here? Where am I? Am I in Pittsburgh still? Because I swear to God, as soon as I stepped outside of this parking structure, I was warped to Detroit, because that's what it looked like. Imagine a sketchy area of Detroit. That's what was outside of this parking structure. The #1 parking structure in America that has the best security guard with the best surveillance footage on Earth, apparently. So we walk down, and I can see them all discussing, like, what we're going to do, but I'm not part of it. I'm like... And, oh, while they were walking out, Pharrell gently puts down his adult cigarette while we're all running out. So I'm the only one carrying anything. And I'm, like, freaking out, man. I'm freaking out. I'm not even lying. I'm just sitting there like, how does this happen to me? Why does this happen to me? What happens next? That's what you're wondering, right? Is he going to continue the story?